I'm in space! This camera lighting makes it look like I'm underwater. Hold on. There, that's better. Okay, something that's been on my mind a lot lately is, as you may or may not know, is that I work at a retail store. I sell movies for a living, and it is the best job ever, can I just say. I've been working there since late September, like early October, I think? Somewhere in between then. Anyway, so I've been working there for a while, and I've been working with people a lot, and I already knew this, but there are some stupid people out there. Like, you would not believe some of the people I have to deal with at that job. And I'm not talking about any of the people I work with. All the people I work with are amazing. I love every single person I work with. They are the best people, and that includes my bosses. I say bosses because I have more than one, and all 3 of them? I think 4 technically. All 4 of them are probably the greatest people I've ever met. And that's saying something because I've met some amazing people in my life. Anyway, I'm sure a lot of you guys who are watching this have a retail job or had a retail job where they had to deal with people all the time, customers, and you're just like, you see a whole nother side of working or of customer service when you're the person that is serving customers. You just see a whole nother world, and it makes you understand a little more about some of the inconveniences that you may have, you know, at other places. Like, I don't know, like, it just puts you in a position where you understand that you can't get everything you want just because you're the customer. Now, I'm not going to give any names. I'm not going to give any specifics. But this video is purely for the sake of telling you guys, letting you guys know that people who work in retail, we really try. Now, that's not for everyone, because I've met a lot of people who just don't give a fuck. Anyway, getting to the point of the video. One of the things I have to deal with when it comes to working at a rental store is that there's people who complain about late fees. Personally, I don't think our late fees are really that high. It's the same price as it is to rent a movie, because that's for, you know, that's the money we could have made in the days you had it. So that's just kind of like us, yes, it's us trying to get money, but you screwed up, so it's not our fault. I've had people who turn in movies like up to like 15 days late, and they'll come in and they will yell at us for the high movie price, the high rental price. And usually they yell at me. I am terrible with confrontation. Like, if I don't know them and they come up to me and they just start screaming at me, I don't know how to handle it. I don't know what I should do in those situations. I don't know. I just panic and I shrink inside myself and I go, "Oh, I'm very sorry. Would you like to speak with the manager?" It's just, that's the best I can do because I don't know how to deal with some people. I try. Like, I've been working with customers since I was a freshman, which I think was when I was 15, 14. And I'm 19 now, so I kind of have a lot of experience, but I just can't handle it when people are just endlessly angry to the point where you just can't calm them down. Like, they don't understand that it's not your fault. And they just project this anger onto you, and you're just like, what do I do? That being said, I understand that sometimes things just happen. Stuff happens that's not your fault, that's absolutely uncontrollable, that will make movies late. Sometimes some people go, well, it's because I forgot. That's not an excuse. I didn't get out homework for saying I forgot. No. But some people don't understand that. Some people think that just because they forgot, they can get out of their responsibilities. And me being an employee, I have to be nice. And I will be nice. I will be nice to you even if you were yelling at me. You can call me names. And I may be crying, but I'm still going to smile at you and say, "Sir, would you like me to go get my boss?" Or "Ma'am." Another customer I had a problem with was this lady who returned a kid's movie and it was just shattered. It was broken. There was cracks on it. Like, even the picture on the top of it, the picture was just, like, nasty. It looked like someone, like, microwaved it. It had, like, burn marks on it. Although, no, not burn marks. It was, like... Just think of, like, a wet piece of paper on a flat surface, and if you just push it, it'll have those, like, little bumps in it. That's what it looked like. And when she comes in with a beautiful smile on her face, she looks like such a nice lady. She just gives me the movie. I open it, because that's where our barcode is to scan it into the system saying that it's in. And I look at it, and I'm like, ma'am, did you know about this? And I just show it to her. And she goes, oh, yeah, my kid, he just broke it. I was like, okay, well, we're going to have to charge you for this. And she goes, but I didn't do it. I had to sit there like, I'm sorry? She's just like, and she's repeated herself, it wasn't my fault, it was my kid's. I was like, well, you or your kid, someone's gonna have to pay for this, ma'am, I'm sorry. And she goes, but my kid is only 7. I was like, well, I'm sorry. And that's 7 years old. That sounds like someone who knows what they're doing is wrong. So it kind of went back and forth. I do not talk back to the customers. You guys, you have to understand, we are all going to have that one problem customer, but never, ever talk back to them. If you love your job, do not talk back to the customer, because it just ends up, it doesn't end, ever. It just keeps going. And that customer will eventually end up leaving, and you'll be happy about that. But where that customer goes becomes your problem. She can either go to management, go to, I don't know, whoever owns the chain, or, even worse, and believe it or not, this is actually worse, she will go to her friends, or he will go to his friends. And they will tell them about their experience. And even though it doesn't sound that bad, by what I've heard, customers tend to tell 16 to 20 people about their experience at a certain place. That will really hurt your business. It may not look like it at first, but you are getting rid of all of their possible service that they would give you, or that you would give them. That's their money that you are not getting. If the head of the chain realizes that they're losing money, they don't have money to pay people. So they'll end up cutting people off. You might be one of those people getting cut off, or someone who really needs that job. The point is that we're all going to have these shitty customers in our life, but how you react to it will change the outcome. Just know that life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it. Anyway, my mom's home. I gotta go learn how to do taxes. I'll see you guys later.